After uniting Upper and Lower Egypt, the early pharaohs dreamed of creating monuments that would last forever, symbols of divine power, visible for eternity. And from this dream, the greatest architectural wonders in human history were born: the Pyramids of Egypt. Welcome to Global History Portal. In this episode, we journey through the Old Kingdom, the golden age of pyramid building, an era where faith, engineering, and immortality shaped the skyline of Egypt. The Old Kingdom begins. Around 2680 BCE, Egypt entered a new age, the Old Kingdom. This was a time of peace, prosperity, and divine kingship. The pharaoh was more powerful than ever, not just a ruler, but a living god. His word was law, and his tomb was the gateway to eternity. And the early kings of the Third Dynasty, especially King Djoser, set in motion an idea that would change the world: to build a monument that would preserve the pharaoh's soul forever. The first pyramid. At Saqqara, King Djoser and his architect Imhotep created something humanity had never seen before: the step pyramid. It was built not of mud brick, but of limestone blocks, rising layer by layer toward the sky. Imhotep, a genius of his age, was not just an architect, but a priest, engineer, and doctor. His design became the foundation for every great monument that followed. The step pyramid stood over 200 feet tall, a staircase to the heavens, a bridge between Earth and the afterlife. The Age of Giants. As dynasties rose and fell, each pharaoh sought to outshine the last. Then came the Fourth Dynasty, and with it, a name that would echo through eternity: Khufu. At Giza, Pharaoh Khufu began constructing the greatest pyramid of all, the Great Pyramid, the last surviving wonder of the ancient world. Built from more than 2.3 million stone blocks, some weighing over 15 tons, its construction remains one of history's greatest mysteries. How did the ancient Egyptians move such massive stones with no modern tools? Some say ramps, others suggest ingenious pulleys, but one thing is certain: it was the product of unmatched human will and divine ambition. The builders and the belief. Contrary to popular myth, the pyramids were not built by slaves. They were built by thousands of skilled workers, farmers, artisans, and laborers who worked during the flood season when the Nile covered their fields. They were paid in food, beer, and shelter, and they built not just for their king, but for their faith. Each block they placed was an offering to the gods, a prayer for eternal life. For the Egyptians, the pyramid was not a tomb of death, it was a house of eternity, where the pharaoh's soul will live forever among the stars. Engineering genius. The precision of these monuments still astonishes modern engineers. The Great Pyramid of Khufu is aligned perfectly with the four cardinal directions: north, south, east, and west, with an error margin smaller than 1 degree. The base covers over 13 acres, and the pyramid once stood more than 480 feet tall, the tallest structure on Earth for over 3,800 years. This was not mere architecture, it was a declaration. The human hands, guided by divine belief, could touch the heavens. The legacy of Giza. Besides Khufu's pyramid rose those of his son Khafre and Menkaure, guarded by the Great Sphinx, a colossal statue with a lion's body and a human face, symbolizing strength, wisdom, and divine power. Together, they form the Giza Necropolis, a city of the dead, built to honor eternity. Even after 4,000 years, the pyramids still stand, a reminder that time may destroy empires, but faith and knowledge can make humanity eternal. The pyramids of Egypt are not just tombs. They are the voice of a civilization that refused to be forgotten. In our next episode, we explore the mysteries of Egyptian religion, the gods,
temples and beliefs that shape their view of life and death. Subscribe to Global History Portal and continue the journey through time, where history lives forever.